Welcome back to Trading Wars. Today I'm going to be starting my new beginner guide series, and let's jump right into it with part one on candlesticks. All right, everyone. So the first thing we're going to look at is the overview of what candlesticks are, what are bullish candles, and what are bearish candles, okay? So a little bit of background. Candlesticks were founded in Japan over 100 years ago, and it represents different price points for a certain time frame, and that's illustrated through candles. Okay, so I've drawn up some candles here for you guys, bullish and bearish, and I'm going to talk about the difference. So bullish candles are green. What it means is the price that the candle opened at was lower than what it closed at. So that means over this time frame, let's say it's a 5-minute chart, the candle has increased in price. So in this example, we could have said that this candle opened at $10 and closed at $11 by the end of 5 minutes. Also, on each side of candles are wicks. So wicks represent that the candle at one point during this 5-minute time frame had reached this point but did not close there. So in some cases, we have highs and lows on both sides of the candles, and in some cases, we just have one single wick with lower high. But I'm going to be showing you guys a candle that has wicks on both sides. So an example for the bullish, we opened at 9, closed at 10, we made a high of 11 and a low of $8.50. So that's how it would look. And it's the opposite for bearish, guys. So we opened higher and we closed lower within that 5-minute time frame, or 15 hourly, daily, whatever time frame you're looking at, okay? And the high and the low is the exact same, okay? So the next topic I want to talk about is psychology, wicks, and traps. So these candles represent psychology. That's what it's showing. In that time frame, it's showing psychology. Okay, so it's showing that in this 5 minutes, the buyers are in control and they believe that this stock or index or whatever you're trading needs to go up in value. It's worth more. So when it opened, it was actually cheap and it was at a discount. And by the end, it pushed the price up. And it's the opposite for the bears, where at the open, they believe that it was overpriced. And by the close, they brought it down to a price where they think it's more fair. Okay. So wicks are very important, guys. Wicks are very important. What the wick means is that at one point, the candle was there during its formation. And that leads right into the next topic of the most impactful candles. Okay, and this is going to talk more about the wicks, guys. Okay, so bullish hammer engulfing, bearish gravestone inverted hammer. So it's the same thing as a hammer, sometimes called a gravestone, and then the bearish engulfing. So let's look at this hammer candle. A lot of times people refer to this as the setup of a pinball machine. And what it means is at some point during the formation of this candle, the price was all the way down here. But before the 5-minute or 15-minute close, depending on what time frame you are, buyers stepped in and pushed this candle all the way back up to here to close. Up to here, guys, sorry, to close. So that means there was extreme buying power and the shorts are now trapped, because at some point the candle was all the way down here, but the buyers had pushed it all the way back up. And it's the same thing for the inverted hammer or gravestone. Okay, guys? So at one point, the price was all the way up here, but shorts came in and pushed this all the way down here to the close. Okay, guys? So the psychology behind these wicks are very important, and this is how we build trading systems with these wicks. Okay? And engulfing is when the candle completely embodies the previous candle. And what that basically means, guys, is that the previous candle has been eaten by the next candle, meaning that this candle is in control, it's in power, and we are likely to continue in the direction of this candle. So if it's bullish, we continue higher, and if it's bearish, we continue lower. Okay, guys? So the other thing I want to show you guys is how do you read the candlesticks on a chart. So I'm going to just hover over each one of these candlesticks, and what you'll be able to see, guys, is right over here, it has all the details of the candles, okay? So every trading platform will have this. So if you look at this candle right here, they opened 2869.09, the high was 2869 as well, the low 2854, close 2865. So this is how you can actually hover over the candles to read it. And so let's put it all together and let's see these in real chart examples, and let's see why this is important, okay? So guys, let's start off with AMD. This is something that I marked up on the chart already, and let's go to daily chart. Okay, guys? So here, guys, we have a inverted hammer candle or a gravestone. So the color doesn't matter, guys. What matters is the wick, because the wick is a psychology. And as you see, with this big wick, buyers were trying to push it up, short stepped in, pushed it down, boom. And after this day, we continue to go lower. Okay, guys. Next, let's look at Starbucks right over here. So a hammer candle in a downtrend is usually a sign of reversal. Okay, guys. And look at this beautiful wick. Shorts try to push Starbucks down to 49.50 area. The buyer stepped in right before the end of the day, pushed this market up, and look, we keep moving higher. Next on my list, guys, is EA Sports up here. And again, this is an example of a bearish engulfing back in the 24th of January. This candle embodies the last two bullish candles. And from there, guys, we have a significant drop. And then the last one I want to look at is Google. So same thing with Google, guys, here. Inverted hammer, gravestone, nice wick. The buyer tried to push it up, seller stepped in, pushed it down, boom, we have this big collapse. So guys, candlesticks, the wicks are what's most important. And the only candles that I would really focus on, guys, are the hammer candles and the engulfing candles. Based on my testing, based on my research, they're the most impactful candles, and you can build a trading system around that. Okay, guys, so this is part one on candlesticks, everything you need to know about them, the most impactful ones, and I showed you guys some examples. We're going to be looking at part two next on support and resistance, which is very key. So stay tuned. Please comment, like, subscribe. Thank you very much for your time.